I hate this little car. Part of the job. Well, I am currently in Mt.Airy, North Carolina. I've been here for the last couple days, and when I got the assignment, I had no clue where Mt.Airy, North Carolina was. I didn't even know there was such a place. Well, I got to looking when I got here for a hotel because I didn't plan this one out. And I'm going to let you guys look at the scenery, because that's probably going to be way more interesting than looking at my ugly mug. Come to find out, Mt.Airy, North Carolina is Andy Griffith's home. This is where he was raised. Of course, those of you that are familiar with Andy Griffith know that he's long gone now. But this is downtown Mt.Airy right here. And I'm still crooked, doggone it. Trying to get you a decent shot without, which is going to be kind of hard because this mount and my windshield are having a problem with each other this morning. The slope on this windshield of this cruise is just a pain in the neck. It's part of the reason I have trouble getting in and out of the car. Not because I'm Mr. Fat Guy and fat guys aren't supposed to be in small cars, but there we go. Alright. Now I'm actually wanting to do the whole real quick 2-bit tour of Mt.Airy and find the museum. Museum's at 428. Oh, my window's starting to fog up. Beautiful. It is also 29 degrees here at the moment, so there's that. Now, I just crossed over 52 and they showed it off to the one side here. I'm gonna find the address. No. I'm pulling in here and letting this dude by because he's getting on my last freaking nerve. Oh, it's a chick. Figures. Where in the heck's the addresses? I'm not wanting to go all the way out of... 7:16, and it was 7:28, so I'm sure I just passed it. Oh, this old car does not want to go this morning. Oh. 8:08. Yeah, we went too far. Alrighty. Let's do this number. I used to hate houses like this. Had the 5 doggone trash cans for one little nicky house. It's just so everybody could have their own. They divide the any size house up to a duplex, or where 4 different people live in there. Oh. Okay. $7.20. Let's do this instead. Here's Haymore. I don't know if it's this way or back that way. Oh, it's right there. Duh. Let me back up. Not gonna work either. Dang it. Alright, well, let's do this a little different. I'll turn down here and come around. Now, I didn't know this until yesterday, but yeah, this is Andy Griffith stomping grounds. I recognize the street because it's kind of on the map. You got the Mt.Airy welcomes you sign up on the water tower right here. I mean, those are the legs for the water tower. See? But this is Andy Griffith's home. See? Andy Griffith's home place, 1935 to 1966. And yes, you can rent it out. You can sleep there. That's for lodging reservations. 336-789-5999 and 800-565-5249. And it's got a little card lock on the door where you can just basically do like a hotel room and go up and slide your card, and there you go. There it says, guests are occupying Andy's house. Please respect their privacy. Well, I respect their privacy just fine, but I'm still getting a look at the man's house too. He told a couple stories on one of the videos that I watched about living in that house, and about how when his dad first bought the house. Now, there's two different things. All the printed stories that I see say his dad bought the house for $600 when they first moved in there. Now, every time he's told the story, has said his dad paid $800 for the house. So,
you know, I spent the night last night in the old house where I was raised. it was a thrill. It was a thrill. That house has changed. I think they call it the Yellow House now. And there's been a lot of improvements on it. When I was little, when Daddy bought it, it was he paid $800 for the house and the property. And it was an old house. The wood siding was so old it was black. It was 3 rooms, 3 little rooms, a front porch and a back porch with a toilet on the back porch.
Either way. But anyway, that's where he grew up. But I am still not finding the... Yeah, I'm going to pull over here and back in this little store and see if I can find out where the heck the museum is, because it was supposed to be right here. 728. And yeah, Rockford Street. That's where I'm at.
Turn right onto Rockford Street. Head west on Worth Street toward Rockford Street, then turn right onto Rockford Street.
How about we do this? Go up here to the traffic light, and you can tell me from there, because I'm not sure which street I'm even on. I know this one in front of us here is
Take the next right onto Rockford Street.
My hotel is on. Okay. Is this it? Let's see where it says Rockford Street.
Continue on Rockford Street for half a mile.
Oh, okay. I just didn't go far enough. That makes sense. Because I kept showing it on this street. And this is the same street of the Walmarts that I was working at. Walmarts. Woo, country boy. Alright. Now, supposedly they don't mind people taking pictures and video in here, so. There's the fire department. Okay. Kind of brings this place to life when you can relate all the stories that you've heard Andy Griffith tell about this place.
In 800 feet, turn left.
But I turn left when I feel like it. Yeah, there we are. I'm betting this brown building is it.
Take the next left, then your destination will be on the right.
Okay, well, I'll take your word for it. Shut up. Yep, that's it. Okay. I didn't realize that whole thing was it. It looked a lot smaller on the video I saw. Andy Griffith Playhouse. No? I don't care about going to the playhouse. I want to know where the museum is. Am I missing something? Or did I just not go down far enough? there's the statues. Maybe it is the museum. Let's try this again. Mt.Airy Library. Oh, the museum, okay. It's all one thing. So this is it, okay. Wasn't sure. And they got the front open up for the handicap. And since I'm not handicapped, I will go over here in the normal spots. God, this reminds me of a lot of the towns in Pennsylvania. Alright. Well, let's try again. This reminds me a lot of Pennsylvania. All the sun is just tearing that front windshield up. I royally hate you see, just a sleepy little town. Not much going on at all. Of course, this dude in this company van isn't helping anything. Ruining my shot. A lot of the houses up north are built like that too, into the hill. And it's just, you can tell it's just sleepy little. You roll the dirty window down so you can actually see stuff. Well, that wasn't no good. Stuff like that's things you don't see much anymore either. Businesses that have been around for that long, still in business, still doing their thing. Evidently they still do shows and stuff here. Huh. Here's the Indian Opie. Now, maybe you recognize this from the show. This old Barney Fife's little sidecar. Wow. They're not open yet. They don't open till 9. Got about 10 or 20 minutes. All the people from the show. George Lindsay, Trevor Dowell, Jeff Kuntz, Emmett Forrest, Don Knotts, Coog Dillard, whoever that is, Tanya Jones, There's Andy Griffith. I don't know why his is up here and all dirty like that, but can't even read that one. Betty Lynn. James Best. That I don't remember. Russell Hyatt. Jim Clark. Huh. What about Jim Neighbors and seems to me there's quite a few stars missing from this. There's his Matlock character. My grandmother loved watching her son Matlock. And that character is the one I'm used to. This one here, I don't remember that one so much. I didn't watch any of his old movies. I don't know if you go in down there and come out up here or what the situation is. Still only 15 till. We're probably not going to open the doors until let's go down and see. Oh, it's open. Huh. And that's supposed to be the scene from his old house. Looks like they do a play of some sort here too. Just restrooms. Well, at least this is somewhere warm to I used to have a bike like that. A lot like that. Didn't have that weird kickstand on the back, but aside from that, that's pretty much one I grew up on. Learned how to ride on. Huh. Gave her. I'm not sure what these are for.
opening the doors now? Okay, because it's 9 o'clock exactly, and as far as we know, everything's gonna go for Betty. I haven't heard anything, I haven't heard anything from downstairs.
Huh.
Okay. I'll have you back for a day. You can't make photos of those.
Oh, okay.
She sells those for $10 each. And if you've made one, please delete it.
Yeah, well,
Because that's how she makes money.
was this, okay. Something we're getting ready to go try to hunt down and enjoy. Because the whole idea is to see and enjoy everything that Mr. Griffith did. Whether it be as Andy Griffith or Sheriff Taylor. So we're gonna go look for the Snappy lunch. Oh geez. They're riding around in the old cop car. That's cool. Give you the full experience while you're here. Oh boy. We've actually got one-way streets here. Yay.
Take the next left onto Cherry Street, then turn left onto South Renfro Street.
Oh, by the way, it's 28 degrees out right now.
Take the next left onto South Renfro Street. In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Moore Avenue.
Why would I do that? Oh, that's a ways up yet. Okay. So this would put me right back out at the same intersection that I was just at. The museum was $8.30. Not the world's worst.
Take the next left onto Moore Avenue, then turn left onto North Main Street.
Yikes.
Take the next left onto North Main Street, then your destination will be on the right.
Alright then. We're done with you. Just because I don't know where the heck I'm going. That was my work phone. We're going to put him to sleep. Interesting tag they got here. I think it's a I don't see Mayberry Market and Souvenirs. I don't see the Snappy Lunch. I see all the poser cars. Poser cop car and everything. And of course they got the music playing, so that's gonna ruin any chances I got of playing this video on YouTube unless I overdub it. So we're fixing to take a walk and see what the see if we can find the Snappy Lunch. Yeah, I'm doing the full-on tourist thing. I don't get to do stuff like this often, and since we're here and it's something that I think quite a few people might actually find interesting, I figure why not. So let's see if we can see what we can find here. Unfortunately, the next little bit is going to be dubbed over. Okay, this is Tourist Trap Central. I'm going to say it just right off the bat right now. And I still don't see the Snappy lunch. That's all I'm here for, is just to find that stupid restaurant. Yep. This is not sorry, this is not Mayberry, not in the slightest. Rusty Rooster, Mayberry on Main, Market Souvenirs, I don't see no Snappy lunch anywhere. Barney's. Trophy shop, jewelers, sock outlet, Mikasa. Just got out and come down here to don't see stuff like that much anymore either. Huh. The only reason I got out and came down this way because I was busy talking when Ma'am's Eatery was busy talking when the GPS was spouting off its garbage. And I didn't want to miss it. So ooh, he's a big pup. Hey, boop, boop.
In my head and get it out on it. When I see a play that I love, I'll grab my surface and write it down. I'm here to help create the best team possible.
Hey, buddy.
Now, if she had her, she'd probably be a bit.
Oh.
We were just talking about coming here. She walked through and she tried to fight everybody.
Yeah, she's a pretty dog. Quite a handful too, huh?
She's pretty good. She's fine.
Yeah, buddy of mine's.
She's excited here because she loves coming here.
Oh. Well, I won't bug you. Thanks. Oh, Bill. Yeah, I guess that's it. Huh. Well, unless I missed something. Which I probably did. Ain't no more Snappy lunch. Well, yeah. Dude saying that about if his wife had the dog, that she'd have been out trying to bite me. That just goes to show you. Got that same situation with my wife and our German Shepherd. He's just a lunatic. Well, poop. You know where the Snappy lunch is at?
Snappy right.
Yeah.
Just keep cross that street, keep going straight, and it'll be almost to the very end. It'll be like 3-4 buildings back from the end.
On this side?
Right.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Okay. So I didn't go down this way far enough. That's all right. It's got a nice little tour. Ooh, I like that. I know that's nothing special to most people, but I like that old clock. That's pretty cool. Pretty big too, holy cow. That'll be about 8 foot tall. And yeah, I'm not getting sucked in by any of the touristy trap garbage. I'll walk right past every doggone bit of it. And of course they've got to get their bid in too. Gee. Okay, go ahead and Barney handle it. Ooh, I know a bunch of cops that get pissed off about that one. Yeah, they sucked me in. They done it right. Okay, something's going on funky with my camera. Let's go down here and see if we can find this place. Huh. Yeah, tourist chat like a mug. Not a thing. I went in there, they had a couple things that I thought my friends and family would like. Yeah, arcade, huh? Opie's Candy Store. Okay, still not what I'm looking for. There it is. Famous pork chop sandwich. I thought that was funny. Andy Griffith said he never had a pork chop sandwich in his life.
And Snappy lunch. I saw Snappy lunch yesterday. By the way, I've never had a pork chop sandwich in my life. But what it was, when Mama had something else to do and couldn't tend to me, she'd give me a quarter, and I'd go to movies for a dime, and go to Snappy lunch and have a hot dog for a dime and a bottle of pop. And that's how Snappy lunch got in my mind and wound up in Mayberry.
We might start here in a few minutes after 8.
Sorry, I'm being a tourist.
I didn't think you ordered. You have. You're waiting on what? Tenderloin and eggs? You waiting on the same? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Final verdict is, turns out, Snappy lunch, not so snappy. I've been here for over an hour waiting on a hamburger, and they bring me out this smashed down Sam's box special meat.
Shop.
And yeah, not very good. They're my little hoopty. Fixing to go up here and see if the lady's got my other shirt ready. Now we're leaving. Too much of this touristy crap.
Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home.
Alright. Now that I'm a couple $100 shy or lighter. Shoot. A couple $100 lighter than I was when I came down here. But feeding into the tourism here. Ooh, an old school Ridgeline. Really wish I could afford one of those. I like those little trucks. Alright, we're gonna back up here by the library because I'm back up to the museum because my pictures did not turn out. So I'm going to take them with my work phone this time, which is also a Samsung, because the ones I took to begin with did not come out. So here we are again. My video did, but my pictures with my phone did not. So I'm going to run down and take a couple more pictures of the statue and the other thing that I took pictures of earlier, and I'll be right back. watched several interviews with Andy Griffith where some facts got misrepresented, I'll say. Several facts, in fact. The first being, two of the interviews that I've seen with Andy Griffith while he was still alive, he said his father paid $800 for the house that he grew up in. Several of the several of the reports where they're going over all the statistics of what he went through when he was growing up, and I'll say that his dad paid $600 for the house, not $800. It was his dad. I think he would know how much his dad paid for something. For some strange reason, they keep wanting to say it was only $600. I've seen that on 4 different reports. And he still claims it's $800, which neither here nor there, to be honest. I could care less if his dad paid $600 or $1,200 for the house originally. It doesn't change my life one bit. It's just something that I thought I'd point out. The other thing, and this is a big one, the other thing is that he said repeatedly, and people still want to make up their own story, make up their own mind, and whatever, misreport everything, and say that Mt.Airy, North Carolina, that where I just showed you, is Mayberry. As he said, and if I can find it again, I'll play a clip for you. But as he said, Mayberry is not, or Mt.Airy is not Mayberry. There's nothing that he associated with Mayberry, or nothing he associated with Mt.Airy that's in Mayberry. So, I'm not gonna. Anyway, now the one thing he did include in the Andy Griffith show was the I got a little diner that he went to all the time as a kid. I went in there and I waited. I sat there for an hour just for the nostalgia of it, waiting on them to fix me a regular burger. I wanted a bacon cheese, or I told them I wanted a double cheeseburger. They wound up bringing me out a single cheeseburger that took over an hour and a half to make. And then they put the bun on it and just squished the fire out of the bun. That's not how you do stuff. You just don't. If that's how they planned on doing it, they might as well just left it alone. But like he said, everybody kept saying that because he's from there, that Mt.Airy is Mayberry, and that he made Mayberry to be Mt.Airy. Well, it's like he said, there were qualities of both places in both places, but they were still completely different places. They were two different cities. I did think it was kind of neat that they got the courthouse door right there in the museum like they did. That was actually kind of fun seeing that. But same thing with the jail cell and the keys and Otis and all his garbage. If I'd have stayed there, right about now, they actually have the lady that played Barney's girlfriend on the show. They had her coming in to sign autographs and basically sell the pictures. She doesn't have a residual coming in from anything except the occasional residual from the show being continued to air. But what she does is she's 93 years old according to the museum curator, and she comes out and does a show every so often, and she's got pictures of all the different people that were on the show. And basically she gets prints made from the negatives of the original pictures, which are really, really good quality pictures, and she'll get prints made up and sell them, and that's how she makes her living. Thought it was kind of sad, but I also thought that whole area was kind of neat, because that's not something that you run up on every day. I mean, it was neat to find that, and I wasn't expecting it. And from what the museum curator told me, hit my head again. I hate this tiny car. From what the museum curator told me, before I got there, I looked it up and saw that Andy Griffith is not buried in the town there. He's actually buried on Roanoke Island, which is offshore out in the Atlantic, off the northeast corner of North Carolina. Anyway, yeah, his family, his mom and dad. Supposedly, Andy Griffith was an only child. I don't know if he ever married or had kids or anything like that. I didn't see any of that there. Of course, I didn't look super close either. When he started the Andy Griffith show and got called out to California, he decided to move his parents out to California as well. died when they were living in California, and that's where they're buried. Andy Griffith died well after that, and I guess that's where supposedly his actual real estate is. His home is out on that island.